everybody. Adonis Stevens here at the Lion King McDonald's. You can see it's the Lion King McDonald's just by the Hard to Cook. So safe to say there's not a lot of McDonald's like this. Anyway, I'm just here chilling, eating, just relaxing right now. But what else is noticing is that when you look at life, how do you picture it? Because take for instance, this McDonald's has light fixtures that are not typical in a McDonald's. It has gold trim on top. And so for most people's lives and most people's minds, they think of something as the same thing every day. I would rather have people venture out and just think outside the box. Think of it in terms of a new type of place. A place where you create everything. Where if you're like, you know what? I'm going to change the standard. Instead of the typical thing that everyone's expecting, let me do something different. Like the leopard skin on the actual seats. So what I want to do is try to give everyone out there a challenge. So underneath this page, while you're watching this video, put in there what you want to make different in your own personal life. Me? I want to start changing people's minds. I want people to be creative, but truly creative, not just because of money, but because they really want to be creative. So that's my goal. I want to be an actor. I am an actor. I've been an actor. I've been an AI. I've been a lot of other stuff. So what do you want to do? Put it on the link. I gotta go for now, but I'll talk to you later. Hello everybody, it's your boy Adonis right here. I'm just chilling in my kitchen, over by the table. Yeah, you like my little, these are my placemats, just so you guys know, random. But this next segment is just more about the reason why this episode in particular,
is really important. It's about the 2100. It's about the most. Every generation has, in my opinion, 2100 people who are the most influential people in the world. 2100 each one. So let's say Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Martin Luther King. I mean, the name Michael Jackson. The names are endless of the most influential people when it really comes down to it. Now that's 2,100 people out of 5 billion in the world, maybe 6 billion in the world. I haven't checked the census lately, but that's not a lot of people. But everything they do directly affects everything else that everyone else does. That's power. That's something that I think that a lot of other people should think about when it comes to the ultimate picture of things. Now, I'm not saying that you should become president of the United States. I'm just saying that whatever you're good at, you be the best at, no matter what. If you don't know how to do something, don't complain. Make a reason to do it. Before she died, I had the privilege to speak with Rosa Parks. Yes, that famous Rosa Parks, the one that Outkast made a song about, the one that started Martin Luther King's whole revolt for black freedom. She told me that when she was on that bus, it was a split decision that she made. She didn't realize that split decision because she was 50 at the time. She was really tired. She didn't want to get moved to the back of the back of the bus. It changed her life. It changed my life. My whole life is basically directly based off that, and a lot of other people's lives. That's part of being a 2100. So what are you going to do to be part of that 2100? So that way we can expand it to like 21 million. That's what I would rather see. But this next clip will show the other side. The fact that there's a lot of homeless people in America shows that we need to think about a lot of different things. Now, any of us can be homeless at any time. It doesn't matter if you have $1 million in the bank, if you have a lot of money, if you don't spend your money wisely, if you make bad investments, if you may date someone who has bad spending habits, just a lot of things that really affect everybody. If you do it wrong, you can be homeless. So I just wanted to show little clips of in Orlando, where Disney World, Universal Studios, all this magical stuff going on. There's a bunch of homeless people. All right, roll clip. Knowing me. Hey, this is my car.
Did you say what? Right?
I know. I hate to put you right on the spot.
Got a picture or? Are you recording me?
Yeah?
Hello. Wow.
Okay. I'm doing a show. It's called The Life and Times of Adonis.
The life and times of what?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, what we're talking about is money.
Money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it lightning? I don't like money. So what's your view when it comes to money, finances, all that type of stuff?
Do you want the blunt answer or the nice refined answer?
You can be as blunt as possible.
It's a pain in the ass.
Why do you think it's a pain in?
Well, of course, everything revolves around money, and money is really hard to come by. Even for those who work really hard, as myself, and do obtain employment, most jobs are part-time because employers rather have more employees than pay, one full-time employee. That way, they don't have to give them benefits. So, in a part-time job, especially since most jobs, unless you have a degree or certification of some sort, most jobs are minimum wage to $8.50 an hour. And being it part-time, that's crap.
And
So-
how do you think our society can solve this issue of the current employment situation?
Honestly, they're already doing what they can. I mean, there are shelters, there are resources out there that help people and stuff like that. There's resources out there. Honestly, you can't change business owners' minds. They have their mindset. They're not going to change their ideas. And hiring people full time, they lose money that way. I guess the only thing we can do is just work hard and obtain an education or get a second job.
What about start your own business?
That's a great idea as well. But you also have to keep in mind what sells, is it a good investment? You don't want to end up losing out money as well, But if you do have something good that you can sell, I highly recommend you to go for it.
Would you ever consider having your own business?
Most definitely. I wouldn't mind earning. I wouldn't mind owning like a herb shop or something.
Pretty tight. Pretty
Or,
tight.
selling my jewelry and paintings and stuff like that. Everyone has a dream. It's all about how you strive to it.
I remember your paintings. There's that that gallery right there where you can actually sell your paintings. And it looks like that they charge anywhere from like $400 to like it can go up to
I'll have to
just for
paint again.
yeah.
I'll have to make new paintings.
Because one of my boys, Swanberger, he does a lot of paintings, and he's been doing that for the last like 12 years. He doesn't have a job. All he just does is just paint. He also had
Makes a living off of that?
huh? Yeah.
Introduce me to this fellow.
Yeah.
You do other stuff too now.
I know. He also is a rapper.
But does he paint?
Yeah, he paints. He paints paint.
Canvas paint?
Yeah, his artwork is in
You
there.
used to be out here painting. Like I think Wednesday and Thursdays, you be out here selling the painting like what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
How old is this individual?
35, I think.
When
Yeah.
am I meeting him? I could use a painting buddy.
Yeah. I mean, when you go into the gallery, it doesn't matter what month, you'll see his artwork there. He draws really nice. He can draw so well that you can kind of tell who he's drawing in the artwork, even if he's trying to make it abstract at the same time. I don't think he did.
I should do that.
Well,
I should paint something and turn it in and see if I can.
Well, he also had a song on Madden 2000, and he was also signed to Elektra too. But it's all about creating your own career path, I feel.
That's true. And also connections and being at the right place at the right time.
That is true. Let me back up a little bit because I don't like
Is
lightning.
this really something for like a blog or something? It's like for your online blog?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, no, tell me what is it for?
It's
What have I gotten myself into?
it's for my show, The Life and Times of Adonis.
Oh,
It's-
you have a blog, a video blog.
Well,
I guess you say it's a vlog. It's like a YouTube show because
webisode?
Yeah, it's more of a webisode than a blog, because as you can tell, I'm out in the middle of downtown Orlando shooting, so it's not the typical in the house looking at the camera. Huh? Wow, it's funny that you're saying that.
What's it called?
If you look up on YouTube, the name The Real Just Nemo, you will find videos of me, talking about homelessness and saying a bunch of things about it. I even interviewed one person. The camera's really shaky. It's not the best camera. It's 3DS camera. And videos of me singing as well.
Yeah. So let me see, what other questions? All right, then what's your view when it just comes to homelessness in general? Since shout out your blog again, so that way my viewers can check it out too.
The Real Just Nemo. No spaces.
What's your opinion on monthly payments?
As in what context? Like what? Like monthly payment in rent, monthly payment in...
Everything put together, just...
Well, it's necessary. That's honestly my view on it. It's necessary.
You gotta explain
You
what
gotta
you
pay
mean,
the workers,
You gotta explain in detail what you mean.
Okay. All right. For instance. All right. Like one of the hardest things nowadays in America is to keep a balanced budget every month. Hey, the government can't do it, let alone just individuals. And I was mentioning before on just like a couple minutes ago how you can, in school in general, you can be taught math, you can be taught accounting, you can be taught all this other stuff, but you're never really taught how to spend your own money.
You're not taught about life in general.
Yeah? So, how beneficial
All
is...
those years we learn about other crappy stuff. We don't learn about what we need to know in real life.
I agree. I agree a lot of times too. Because I feel like most things in life, once you get over 18, they're like, wait, hold on. Why was I learning?
What they need to teach is independent skills, career skills, resume skills, a bunch of skills. Focus on that. Things that will help better yourself. Childhood parenting, that like elective class that most high schools have, that should be mandatory. You should take that class. Cooking, that should be mandatory.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. When you're on your own, I'm sorry, microwave food and oven food and not cut it. And you spend so much money on that.
Which
Cooking
goes
home
back.
fresh food, hey, you save more money that way. We're not taught that in school. So then we wonder, why are there so many homeless people? Oh, why is John still dependent on mommy? Oh, gee, if they were taught to cut the umbilical cord in school, then Johnny would still be sucking up on mommy.
Oh.
No, he's independent.
No one else knows, but we'll just keep what you're talking about just between you and I on that part.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize what I said. Never mind.
Don't worry, if she doesn't want to clarify, it doesn't matter. That's up to her. But all right, well, what is your view on parenting skills versus money? Now that you brought that up,
I think mothers are too fucking lazy nowadays.
Okay. Why do you feel that way?
Kids are growing up with just watching television, just playing video games. They don't really have a parent there. They're just growing up with their game system, their game console. Parents don't. I mean, the older school parents are different. The most young parents, I'm talking about like our age. Most of them don't cook. Most of them just, stick stuff in the oven and that's it. They don't respect your children. They yell at them all the time. They don't love them.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to say before?
It was a pleasure speaking to all of you. And again, if you want to see more of my weird quirkiness, feel free to see my blog. And you're awesome.
What are you doing, Sangria? You're trying to do workouts? Yeah, you are? Trying to work out? What are you trying to get, like, flat to stomach or something? What? Oh, okay, well, Sangria's on like a workout type of tip over here. Show them your workout move again. Yeah, show them the move. Okay, now you're getting shy on them, right? Okay, anyway, I was gonna talk more about the 2100 with Sangria over here. Well, she's just chilling. So, are you trying to do the workout now? Are you always trying to work? I'm trying to do a video over here. Are you gonna work out, or are you gonna let me do the video? You're just trying to chill? Trying to work out? What you trying to do? Okay, alright. You go lick your leg while I finish up this video. Alright, now like I was saying before. What do you want to be part of? You want to be part of the 2100 most influential people, the ones that change everyone's lives? That's what I want to be. So this whole video is just about the impacts that people make, the choices that everyone makes in their lives, including me and you and everyone else. I showed the homeless people for a reason. It's not to discredit them, it's not to make fun of them, it's not to ridicule them. But as you probably fully well know, and I do, a lot of people are this close of being right there in their position. So would you rather be in that direction, or would you rather be like Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs created Apple. Back when I was a little kid in the 80s, yes, when I was a little kid in the 80s, Apple was around. People didn't really, I mean, it was kind of cool if you played like some games, or if you did like artwork type of stuff, but no one really cared about Apple. But Steve Jobs was the one that created it. Once he got fired, no one cared. Before then, though, they reinvented the mouse. They weren't the one to invent the mouse, but they were the one to actually develop it to where you see everyone using it nowadays. So they made that. Also, another thing that's really important is once Steve Jobs got fired, he didn't stop. He didn't just take a normal job and just quit and be like, all right, that's all I'm going to do for the rest of my life. No, he kept on going. He started making a lot of moves, from working with Pixar to just making, going back to be CEO of Apple and making huge changes, inspiring people, making sure that all of his employees were coming up with creative thoughts. He's like, hey, I'm running with this. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's what I feel like every one of us has inside of us. Most people are scared or scared, whatever way that you want to say it. See? Okay, look at Sangria. See? That's the scared look. You don't want to be like that. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Don't be scared like that.
What you want to do is decide, what is it that you want in your life? What is it that you want to be? What is it that you want to do? Do you want to influence lives? Do you just want to just live, just pay your bills and retire and that's it? Whatever it is that you want to do. Because when you think about it, for example, I just noticed the spider web. I don't know if you can really see the spider web from here. Alright. You probably still can't really see the spider web just because of the light. But anyway, like a spider. You know how much time it takes for them to actually develop that? Just sit and wait for something to come in its path to do that? That's the same way with us, honestly. Sometimes we spend a long time just trying to do a lot of stuff, just waiting for little things to come into our paths. But when that stuff comes in your path, are you going to take advantage of it? Are you going to make it happen? Or are you just going to whine and complain about it? That's up to you. Me, I'm the type where it doesn't even have to come in my path. I'm going to create it. That's how Steve Jobs is. That's how you become one of the 2100. You don't wait for anybody else. You don't follow anybody else. You create it. Create it out of something that other people can't see. Right? Right, Sangria? And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this show. Just trying to create something that will make people think in terms of what is important to them, to everyone else, besides just entertainment or what's the, I got the biggest phone that like everyone else is envious of. I don't care about any of that. Everyone can think I'm a bum for all I care when it comes to that regards. I would rather do what I have to do to make sure that I succeed. Steve Jobs was the same way. He got fired from his own job that he created. And you know what happened? He still came back and he whooped everyone else's butt. So that's it for right now, for this, for the 2100. Sangria, you have to say anything? Anything else that you want to say? Look at Sangria. She's just busy just watching the light show over there with the plane flying by. It's like, what's that? Okay, you're gonna leave them with a little workout? Alright, workout. I know, she's trying to get a six-pack too. Alright, workout.